Hey there. What can I do for you? You looking to find a new channel to subscribe to? Well, I got just the man for you. Why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Go out and give it a like while you're at it. Who knows? Maybe I won't tell the boss what you've been up to. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, capiche? Now enjoy your video. Plenty more where that came from. Welcome back, Dragon Folk. We are still here in Ambassador Dennis Crocker's office, like some weird bodyguard that he never asked for. And we are here to find out what the next NCR mission is that we have for us.
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend?
Now, that says hero, not citizen. Earlier you mentioned another assignment.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
I have. It's a slum.
I'm inclined to agree, but it's a slum with NCR citizens in it. And as such, it falls under my jurisdiction. Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with two different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him.
It's already dead.
In the climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
I can't just kill him. What did you want me to do?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something.
Bad blood between Pacer and the Van Graff family.
See? That's exactly the type of information we can use. In fact, that's perfect. Those fancy weapons the Van Graffs peddle aren't exactly common. It goes without saying that actually getting the Van Graffs to do the deed would be the ideal solution. However, if Pacer were killed with either a laser or a plasma-based weapon, everyone would automatically assume the Van Graffs did it. Still, unless you want several dozen armed men at your throat, you'd have to kill him without being seen. Be careful. I'll leave the method up to you. However, there is an alternative if you'd rather try to handle things without bloodshed. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
Like more about the King. I already know.
He's
Good amount.
Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side, and the rest will fall in line.
What do I need to
Go
do?
and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
Let's go talk to the King then.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Okay, so currently our mission is to go and figure out if Pacer can be essentially, well, kill Pacer in a way that implicates somebody else did it, kill Pacer in a way that implicates the Van Graff family, or what I do is I go talk with the King, and the King, who is already in my good books because I saved his boy Rex, the King just needs to side with the NCR. And so I think we're going to have a better idea, especially with our speech being so high. I think we're going to have a better idea, or a better time, I should say, with that specifically than with doing the Pacer thing. But if we have to kill Pacer, we have to kill Pacer, because we know that Pacer's the problem. Because I remember the same thing happened before. That NCR person came to, like, essentially... The NCR person came to essentially make friends with the Kings, and Pacer, like, straight up beat the ever-living hell out of him, and then left him to die. And then never told the King that existed. So I think I'd already gone over the storyline a bit, but I can't quite remember. We'll have to talk to the King himself.
Hi.
Hello? Was it upstairs? King, where are you? Excuse me, Mr. the King? Big got a king-size bed.
Hey.
Now that's Pacer. Oh, I could kill him right there.
Hey.
There's the King.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
I need to stop the violence against the NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
The Kings will follow your leadership.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Absolutely. Done. Look at that. See, and that's the best part, is we already were... Did I miss the stairs? Did.
Freeside's favorite son. Hey man, what are you up to?
Not much, man. Just chilling. So good. We got that all taken care of. There we go. So perfect. Love to see it. You love to see it. That's exactly the kind of stuff we want to get done. That's why I like doing the side stuff first, is because that way I at least have, like, you know, expedited this mission, essentially, so... Pretty nice. So the Kings should now officially be on the NCR side. Or, well, I shouldn't say they'll be on the NCR side, but they'll stop any of the violence that's going on in the specific part of Freeside, so... With the Kings in charge... With the Kings in charge, we're doing okay. Now the NCR essentially has a new friend, and we have more experience for these quests. These faction quests have always been my favorite thing because they always give such crazy amounts of experience so quickly that, like, this is where you boost your levels, you know? So, I don't know, I want to get all my skills up real quick, like real fast. I also want to, I might want to get my stats up. What are my stats looking at right now? Yeah, 674 7665. So my charisma is 7, my perception's a 7. Intelligence 6, agility 6, luck 5, strength 6. So getting my endurance up 1 point wouldn't be so bad. But I want to get these other perks too. Like, these are really good. Although I might not need them now.
What is it?
There aren't a lot more perks that I would need. I don't think. What's up, Crocker?
Hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
I sure do, bud.
Yes?
I spoke to the King. He promised to stop the violence against the NCR.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
That's a lot of experience. Holy crap. 600 bottle caps. And I leveled up. I risked my neck out here. Could you spare a little bit more?
Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is... I've received
200 more bottle caps.
Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Okay, awesome. Well, that was a lot of experience. Well, my speech is maxed, my sneak is maxed. We could max out lockpick now, and then maybe we can spend the next 10 or 5 on... See, what's one that I'm not so familiar with? Maybe energy weapons? Maybe explosives? Guns. Alright, now we're level 28. We got another perk. Any new things here? Spray and Pray, Grim Reaper Sprint, Infiltrator. Okay. What other ones do we have here that I need to work on? I'm level 28 now. Level 28, Endurance 7. With the Rad Absorption perk, your radiation level slowly decreases on its own time. With the Nerves of Steel perk, you regenerate action points much more quickly. Slayer walks this earth. The speed of all melee weapons and unarmed attacks increased by 30%. You have unraveled some of the greatest mysteries of pre-war masters, formulas for developing special Nuka-Colas. Laser Commander, from the humble laser pistol to the mighty Gatling laser, 15% damage, have a 10% chance to critically hit with any laser weapons. Need energy weapon 90 for that. Solar Powered perk. You gain an additional 2 points to strength when in the direct sunlight and slowly regenerate lost health. Now that is really nice. I almost want to get that because it's really good. So that's neat. I need an endurance of 7 for that, though, and I'm an endurance of 4. Ninja. The Ninja perk grants you the power of the fabled Shadow Warriors. When attacking with either melee or unarmed, you get 50% critical strike chance on every strike. Sneak attack criticals do 25% more damage than normal. That would be nice. Paralyzing Palm will sometimes perform a special Bat's Palm Strike that paralyzes your opponent for 30 seconds. Note that in order to perform the Paralyzing Palm, you must be completely unarmed. It's like if you wanted to be a monk. Concentrated Fire. With Concentrated Fire, your accuracy to hit any body part in VATS increases slightly with each subsequent hit on that body part. Oh. Energy weapon 60, gun 60. I need my energy weapons to be up. Computer Whiz. Failed a hack attempt and get locked out of a computer. Not if you're Computer Whiz. With this perk, you can rehack any computer you were previously locked out of. With an int of 7 and a science of 70. That's actually really nice. I can go back to that vault place, or the H&H computers. Meltdown causes foes killed by your energy weapons to give off a corona of harmful energy. Note this can cause a chain reaction. Chem Resistance. Having a Chem Resistant perk means you're 50% less likely to develop an addiction to chems like Psycho or Jet. Better Criticals perk, you gain a 50% damage bonus every time a critical score is hit on an opponent. Ooh. I need Perception and Luck 6. Jury Rigging. You possess the amazing ability to repair any item using a roughly similar item, fix a trail carbine with a hunting rifle, a plasma defender with a laser pistol, or even power armor with metal armor. How does it work? Nobody knows, except you. The Chemist perk, you take chems. Any chems you take last twice as long. Your martial might is truly legendary. You do a large amount of additional damage through enemy blocks. Splash damage. When you're deep in enemy territory, you just start chucking grenades and hope for the best. All explosives have a 25% larger area of effect. 50% damage with fire-based weapons like the Flamer and Shish Kebab. Piercing Strike makes all of your unarmed and melee combat, including thrown, negative 15 points of damage threshold to the target. I want to play a monk one time. That'd be fun. Just like an unarmed, like... That'd be cool. Long haul, you've learned how to pack mountains of gear for the long haul. Being over-encumbered no longer prevents you from using fast travel. I like that. That's nice. I need endurance of 6, though. So I should say my endurance should go up. With the Light Giver perk, you gain an additional 30 hit points. Hit the deck. Cannibal, Ghastly Scavenger, when you're in sneak mode, you gain the option to eat a super mutant or feral ghoul corpse to regain health. Every time you feed, you lose karma, and if the act is witnessed, it's considered a crime against nature. You're so excited about plasma, you can't magnetically contain yourself. The AP costs for all plasma weapons are reduced by 20%. Serious change will appear occasionally in VATS mode to lend a hand with deadly efficiency. Misfortune. Animal Friend. First rank of this perk, animals simply won't attack. At the second rank, they'll actually come to your aid in combat, but never against another animal. Huh. Super Slam. All melee weapons except thrown and unarmed attacks have a chance of knocking your target down. Strong back perk, you can carry 50 more pounds of equipment. Gain +5 damage threshold against all melee weapons and unarmed attacks and cannot be knocked down in combat. Rad Resistance allows you to, what else? Resist radiation. So you see the health and damage threshold of any target. It also gives you a +5% bonus damage against human and non-feral. I need med 70 for that. Guns 45, melee weapon 45. Dynamite, knife, or hatchet. Toughness perk. Gain +3 to overall damage threshold. This perk may be taken twice with the additional rank getting additional +3. Lead belly. 50% less radiation when consuming irradiated food and drink. Reloading bench and let your breath and health go to waste. When you use your gun, when you use guns, you are more likely to recover cases and hulls. You also have all hand load recipes unlocked. Oh, that's the repair thing that I'm going to want. If I'm going to want to make something to do with that. Yeah, while wearing light armor or no armor, you run 10% faster. Rad Child, you truly are a Rad Child. Regenerate. As you go through your increasingly devastating stages of radiation sickness, you will regenerate more and more health. Tim, you attack a mutated insect like a rad roach. Combat, you do +75% critical damage against animals and mutated animals. White and arm, you've got there. All thrown weapons fly faster and farther. So, what I'm hearing is I need to do this. Put a single point into your special attributes. I need to get my endurance up. Okay. So, well, that was enough. For the Republic Part 2. Okay. So we got a decent amount of caps there. That was actually really nice. Now I have a higher endurance, which is really great. I feel like that's what I should be doing, is just boosting my stuff up here. Get everything to at least a 7 and above, and I should be good on all of my perks. Okay, I do want to see what all of them are, though. I think that would be nice, but... Boomers, idolized, vilified for Caesars, accepted by the followers, liked by Freeside, liked by Goodsprings, vilified by the Cons, idolized by NCR, idolized by Novak, shunned by the Powder Gangers, neutral to the Strip. Okay, well then maybe let's go ahead and head on over to the Hoover Dam. Yeah? Head on in here and see who needs my assistance. This might be the actual, like, coming fight now. Like battle music happening right now. Hoover Dam offices. You in here? Colonel Cassandra Moore.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable, and right now I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission?
Yes, ma'am.
Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them?
I might have heard of them. Remind me.
They're a rowdy bunch, and pride themselves as warriors. The dark leather and horned helmets they wear are pretty distinctive. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions?
What if I find they're committed to joining Caesar?
Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Any other questions?
Will I have NCR support in this?
I can't lend you any troops, but I've already sent word to Quartermaster Barden that you're to be given full access to our hardware. You'll have to pay for what you take, however. We can't afford to give away equipment.
What if I can convince them to not join the Legion?
Don't fool yourself. I've dealt with enough of these gangs to know that they can't be trusted. Was there anything else?
No questions, man.
Good. Dismissed.
They want me to kill them. Okay. Visit the Great Khans to Red Rock and either enlist their aid or destroy them. Okay, so then that's kind of it, I guess. How do I leave? I'd like to leave. I'd like to get out of the Hoover Dam, please. That would be great. Thank you. Oh, wow, this is a whole power plant. This is the inside of the place. Alright. Well, Boone, Rex, our next mission is to hopefully enlist the Great Khans into helping us. And hopefully, with your help, we either can assist them and show them the way to help the side of good, or we're going to have to kill them. But we'll find out when we get there tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate your support. Please make sure to like the video and also subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already. I like to make this daily content for you guys, and I really hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy making it. So make sure to drink your water, eat your vegetables, and don't be a dick. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Alright guys, nerd out.